100 riddles. Grinning face with smiling eyes, get ready to laugh and think. Smiling face with smiling eyes, here are 100 fun riddle jokes for you. Funny riddle jokes. 1. What has to be broken before you can use it? An egg. 2. I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? A candle. 3. What month has 28 days? All of them. 4. What is full of holes, but still holds water? A sponge. 5. What has hands but can't clap? A clock. 6. What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? An echo. 7. What gets wetter the more it dries? A towel. 8. What can you catch but not throw? A cold. 9. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Footsteps. 10. I have branches but no trunk or leaves. What am I? A bank. 11. What has a head, a tail, is brown and has no legs? A penny. 12. What has many keys but can't open a single lock? A piano. 13. Where does today come before yesterday? In the dictionary. 14. What goes up but never comes down? Your age. 15. I'm light as a feather, yet the strongest person can't hold me for long. What am I? Your breath. 16. What has one eye but can't see? A needle. 17. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. 18. What has ears but can't hear? A cornfield. 19. What invention lets you look right through a wall? A window. 20. What runs but never walks, has a bed but never sleeps, has a mouth but never talks? A river. 21. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? The letter M. 22. What has a neck but no head? A bottle. 23. What can travel around the world while staying in the same spot? A stamp. 24. The more you remove from me, the bigger I get. What am I? A hole. 25. What has legs but doesn't walk? A table. 26. What has a bottom at the top? Your legs. 27. I have keys but open no locks. What am I? A keyboard. 28. What comes at night without being called and is lost in the day without being stolen? The stars. 29. What begins with T, ends with T, and has tea in it? A teapot. 30. I have cities but no houses, forests but no trees, and rivers but no water. What am I? A map. 31. What has 2 hands but can't wave? A clock. 32. What is as big as an elephant but weighs nothing? Its shadow. 33. I have keys that open no locks. What am I? A piano. 34. I go up but never down. What am I? Your age. 35. What has a face but no eyes, nose, or mouth? A clock. 36. What is 1 letter but starts with none? An envelope. 37. What is easy to lift but impossible to throw? A feather. 38. Why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. 39. What has 1 horn but isn't alive? A unicorn sticker. 40. What has a bed but never sleeps? A river. 41. What has a head, a tail, is silver, and has no legs? A coin. 42. What starts with E, ends with E, but only contains 1 letter? An envelope. 43. What is always answered without being asked? A telephone. 44. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. 45. What has teeth but can't bite? A comb. 46. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick. 47. What can be cracked, made, told, and played? A joke. 48. What has 4 fingers and a thumb but isn't alive? A glove. 49. What is black, white, and red all over? A newspaper. 50. What has a heart that doesn't beat? A deck of cards. 51. What gets sharper the more you use it? Your brain. 52. What is so fragile that saying its name breaks it? Silence. 53. What has an end but no beginning? A road. 54. What starts out tall but shrinks with age? A candle. 55. What flies without wings? Time. 56. What comes down but never goes up? Rain. 57. What starts with P, ends with E, and has thousands of letters? A post office. 58. What can fill a room but takes up no space? Light. 59. What gets bigger the more you take away? A hole. 60. What has many rings but no fingers? A telephone. 61. What has an eye but can't see? A hurricane. 62. What starts with P and ends with E and has a million letters in it? A post office. 63. What goes up and down but doesn't move? A staircase. 64. What has words but never speaks? A book. 65. What can't be used until it's broken? An egg. 66. Why did the golfer bring an extra pair of pants? In case he got a hole in one. 67. What has a spine but no bones? A book. 68. What do you throw away when you need it and take back when you don't? An anchor. 69. Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. 70. What has 2 arms, a neck, but no head? A shirt. 71. What has an endless supply of letters? The alphabet. 72. What gets sharper the more you use it? A pencil. 73. What's easy to get into but hard to get out of? Trouble. 74. What comes at the end of everything? The letter G. 75. What has ears but doesn't listen? A cornfield. 76. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. 77. What's full of keys but opens no locks? A piano. 78. What goes through towns, up hills, and down hills but never moves? A road. 79. What gets louder the more you silence it? An argument. 80. What has wheels and flies but isn't an airplane? A garbage truck. 81. What has teeth but doesn't eat? A comb. 82. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? A dino snore. 83. What has keys but can't open locks? A computer keyboard. 84. What comes before thunder? Lightning. 85. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. 86. What's always running but never gets tired? A refrigerator. 87. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. 88. What has stripes and goes roar? A tiger. 89. What has legs but can't run? A chair. 90. What has 4 eyes but can't see? Mississippi. 91. What goes up but never comes down? A balloon. 92. Why did the chicken cross the playground? To get to the other slide. 93. What begins with T and is filled with tea? A teapot. 94. What has feathers but can't fly? A pillow. 95. Why did the belt go to jail? Because it held up a pair of pants. 96. Why was Cinderella bad at soccer? Because she always ran away from the ball. 97. What has 10 letters and starts with gas? An automobile. 98. What's brown and sticky? A stick. 99. What gets shorter as it gets older? A candle. 100. What has a tail, a head, is made of copper but has no legs? A penny. That's 100 riddle jokes for you. Hope you enjoy them. Let me know if you need more. Let me know if you want any tweaks to better fit your style. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content like this. Or don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Salud y Vida at La Vida 2025.